Okay.
Yeah, man. That was just a little standard thing that used to happen on the ends.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I don't think many half Spanish, half Filipino
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
people get. You know.
were committing crimes. You need to get your
If it was,
people
it's
on
just
it.
me or my god brother.
You need, innit? You need to get your people
It's
on
us
it.
two. One or the other. Right. You must have seen this. Sticking with Japan. Those people called oshiyas who push people.
Ram people onto the trains.
Yeah, the people who
Best job in the world.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
I would.
Get in there.
Exactly. It's like a mix of being like a concierge and a wrestler.
Yeah, you're like, no, there's a little space there. Look, there's a little space. It's going to be filled. I worked when we arrived in Japan. We had all of our we had big luggages with us.
Yeah,
and we took the train. It was empty at the time, and then we didn't realize that it was going to go through central Tokyo,
and everyone was going to get rammed on.
Everyone rammed, and we felt so bad because we were just those guys, the only freaking foreigners, and they're like, "What are you doing? How much space are you taking up?"
Exactly.
Those oshiyas were in double time when we were on the train. I've heard about this as well. I don't know if you have. Professional mourners. Have you heard about this?
I've heard of them, mate.
And they're usually Filipino as well, you know.
Is it?
Yeah. So I've heard it's genuinely a thing in China where people. I know this is a generalization, but people are said not to show their emotion too much. So they hire people to cry and weep through services like funerals.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are Filipinos because Filipinos can cry.
I didn't realize that it was so that the actual family members didn't have to show emotion. I thought they just wanted more people showing emotion than just like the one or two family members.
So they wanted there to be crying,
but they weren't going to do the crying.
No,
not going to do it myself. So I'll allow someone else to do it. Okay,
yeah, and just like some loud crying, you know.
Yeah. I can imagine those people going over the top though, and not knowing how to rein them in. How do you tell someone, right, you're doing a bit too much over it,
right? All right, mate. Well, we all liked him. Come on.
Exactly.
Rein them in. No, you paid them. You got to get your money's worth.
All right.
I saw it. There's a quite amusing film about it actually. Called, funnily enough, The Crying Ladies.
Okay.
And it's a Filipino film, and they were talking. There's this one scene where they're trying to share techniques of how to make their eyes water. Wow. And they're putting like stuff in their eyes and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a real job. Again, I don't think that's their only job.
Yeah, of course, you got to be on call for that, isn't it? You got to be on call.
Yeah, weekend thing, but that's what it is, mate. Mm-hmm. All right, a few more. Now, what is the point of this? A dog food taster.
Oh, mate.
Right, so they test the flavour and texture, but are you allowed to eat dog food?
You know what, mate? I think there's got to be something in there where, even though it's for dogs, it's got to be. I don't know, mate. I can't even explain it. I can imagine that some people would complain that the dog food doesn't taste like the flavour it said it would make, like whether they're eating it or not. And then I think some people are eating it.
They're like, oh, Rover's complained about it.
Exactly. I think some people are eating it, mate.
Yeah.
Look, when I worked at Tesco...
Well, so it's some people's jobs to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Mate, when I worked at Tesco, like, part of our training was we had to look for, like, vulnerable people. And if there was, like... Yeah, if there was, like, an old lady who was buying, like, 20 cans of dog food or cat food, we would need to just, you get me, be conscious of the fact she might be buying it for herself because it's cheap. and to raise that.
What would you do? What would you do?
I think we're meant to tell a team leader or something, and I don't know what they were really meant to do about it. Like if they were
oh God, is this the whole stewarding thing again? just get off someone else's 1 year old.
No, but instead of a racist 16-year-old, instead of a racist 14-year-old, what's it called, Chav? This is like Ethel. This is Ethel who takes half an hour to walk out of the shop.
Yeah, fair enough. By the way, these guys I was talking about with Millwall, they were grown men, by the way.
No. But I just mean when you're talking about the kids. I'm sure the kids were youngsters as well, like 8-year-olds.
Yeah, they were little kids.
Yeah.
Ethel. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's actually quite good.
It's a bit of a thing to worry about. Not only that, but you might be the only person that she talks to for the whole day. So just to be mindful of.
But it's good that you do have training. That the staff does have training to look out for that, so they can get help.
Yeah, mate. Tesco was serious. Every little helps, man. Every little helps.
That's not Tesco.
That is Tesco. How are you going to tell me? Who do you think it was?
Asda. What's
Asda? Asda is, I don't know, spend less or something like this.
All right. Okay. That's true. Did you have to go, here's your change, and they're like, oh, thank you. It's all right. Every little helps. Like Burger King, they had to say, have a nice day.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Remember that?
I remember that.
Or you get your food for free or something.
Yeah.
Right. An older judge, an older judge. So in order to test effectiveness of new products, older judges are hired to smell volunteers' breath, feet, and armpits.
For what?
For the new products that they've tried. So not just like their nasty breath. Like they would have had to have a mince or something, and then you go, oh yeah, that's all right after having a mince.
Okay.
Same with feet and armpits. And they have to make sure their judgment is accurate. The members of staff have their sense of smell tested monthly. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Some people are like super smellers, like they can smell stuff from like across the room and everything. They take care of their nose and their olfactory channels or whatever it's called.
But surely you don't have to do you have to put it on the armpit and smell their armpit? You just put it like on your arm, right?
What are you talking? Put what? Where?
Like deodorant, whatever you put on your armpit, like deodorant.
No, but I don't think that the judge is sticking their nose in someone's. I think they've got one of them. What's it called?
That's what it made it sound like here.
I thought they would have like one of them swabs or something, and then you smell the swab straight afterwards.
Well, I guess because it's meant for your armpit. So it's what's the point in putting it somewhere else? Because
they put the product on the armpit, but then the judge who's checking whether the product works or not will swab the armpit and then smell the thing they just swabbed.
Mate, just put.
You think they're just sticking their nose right in?
Right in, mate, and just like
just inhale a lungful.
Big,
take a lungful.
Big one, and be like, that's pretty bad.
We're gonna need to tweak that formula.
This list I'm reading is like 10 to 1, and number 2, even though like the ones before was pet food taster, and odor judge. Number 2 is Marmite taster. I like Marmite.
You do?
It's not that bad.
I know they're not that bad, but then does that mean that you like it?
No, I have a jar of Marmite in the cupboard.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't think
but why are you tasting Marmite if you've tasted it?
I've tasted it, but I've never.
No, but why do you need a taster? Why do you need a taster for it?
It's true, actually. Yeah.
Is it? It's Marmite.
Mate, no, I think this must be a joke entry.
No, actually, no. You would.
What, to make sure, like quality control?
Yeah. So there would be a taster for everything. So they're just saying Marmite because people don't like Marmite. Of course, that would be a job.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And then the last one I've got is a scuba diving pizza delivery man.
Mate.
So there's an underwater hotel in Florida.
Seriously?
Yeah, and then they have a scuba diving pizza delivery man who
Can you
supplies them with pizza.
Hold on. When we say underwater hotel, have they got all the normal amenities, or is it just like an igloo underwater where it's like, oh well, we said we're underwater?
Yeah, exactly. There must be a lift to underwater, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, when you're opening that door, all the water. You know what I mean? They haven't thought that through, have they? Unless this is like SpongeBob. What's it called? SpongeBob something pants.
Oh, SpongeBob SquarePants.
SquarePants, like it's his hotel,
isn't it?
You know?
No, I'm imagining. So they don't have a kitchen in this hotel. They don't have anything. It's just like a bunker.
I guess. Oh, well, we'll have to do more. We'll have to do a show from there, mate.
Yeah, innit? let's investigate. So the scuba diving pizza delivery man. I can only imagine that he folds up that pizza box so it's like
that pizza's wet when it comes in.
But to seal it in something that's waterproof, you're not having that mad shape waterproof object.
In his suit. Yeah.
right next to his body, right under his armpit.
It's just too much, you know. It's just too much, isn't it? Like, just don't have a pizza. Exactly. Why are you ordering pizza? Exactly. This guy's just like, stop ordering. I'm not taking any more orders from them. Just complain about the wet pizza.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's other ones like, you know, consultants and stuff like that, and beer tasters, and you know, they're all pretty good. Actually, a listener of ours, Zach, just ventured into chocolate tasting.
Tasting, but professionally.
Yeah, well, as you know, as part of his job. So, if you're listening, and you know, which you better be, we can be those to, you know, hype up your chocolate.
Yeah, it's true.
True. Yeah. There's all those like the wine tasters. Apparently, there's a gumologist as well, like tasting gum flavors.
What, as in chewing gum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then those jobs that you see in the movie, is that really a job? And if it is, how does one become that?
What jobs that you see in the movie?
No, I'm going to build up to it. So,
okay, I thought I missed
it. For example, the professional bridesmaid or the professional best man. You know that there's that film where the guy, it's called The Best Man, Zach.
And he was paid to be the best man.
Yeah, paid because he doesn't have any friends.
Oh, allow it. Okay.
Yeah. So they do actually exist. So, imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So out of all of those jobs, Zach, which one would you like to do?
Which one would I want to do? I forgot most of them, mate.
Good listening, mate.
I've been listening. I was in the story.
Professional sleeper. That's what you are on this podcast.
I was in the story with you. Mate, wasn't this a list of jobs you wouldn't want to do?
Weirdest jobs, yeah.
Weirdest jobs.
I don't know. I think you said you like the train pusher.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can see like myself in that long term. It's more of like a one afternoon job. I'll do it for an afternoon and then I've got to look for something else.
I would try all of those jobs for an afternoon.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I would do. A little tour of all those kinds of jobs.
All those jobs.
Let me try it out for a little bit.
Exactly. You might get hooked on it.
Hooked on Marmite. I don't know about that, mate. There's so many other condiments that I'd rather get hooked on. Let's go. All right, mate. I want you to imagine like the smartest person you know.
Yeah.
That you don't present podcasts with. Let's just keep it impartial.
Right, okay.
And just